So imagine you go to a landing page that has all this copy, just copy, copy, copy. It's super complicated. It's words that you've never ever heard of before. And then you have a copy that's short, bulleted with just copy that talks like you, talks maybe like a fifth grader. That's the copy that you're going to actually buy from. Because when things are too complicated, people's brain just tune out. They kind of go away from these things. So I wanted to show you something that I did on my own website because I do sometimes write a little bit too markety and I use words like CTR and conversions and things like that instead of just saying get more clients, get people to click on your email. And so I did this exercise. I wrote my website copy, my homepage copy, and then I realized I am using all the wrong words. This is not what I teach. And so I started fixing it and thought this would be a great example to show to you because I do website critiques and I do copy critique, and I want to show you what it looks like on my website and what I fixed and why I fixed it. All right, let's look at this together. This is a part of my website that's underneath my header. I explain what I do and I explain how I help people that want to work with me. So let's look at what I had on there. This was the old copy. So I said, marketing systems that drive real growth. Marketing consulting that gives you everything you need to attract and convert clients consistently. These are the same strategies big brands pay top dollar for, adapted so you can use them too. So now if you're scanning really, really fast and you're not thinking and you don't even know what a conversion is, this copy is awful. So here's how I fixed it. So let's take apart the header first. I said real growth. What's fake growth? Like, it's weird. Like the word real is just useless. So it's not a difficult word. It's just a useless word. So I kicked it out. So I just right now have marketing systems that drive growth. Then let's look at the next underline. I said marketing consulting that gives you everything you need to attract new leads and turn them into clients. And before I said everything you need to attract and convert clients consistently. Now, conversion, a lot of people know what it means, but there are people that work with me that don't know what a conversion is. So I need to actually spell it out. And I'm using normal terminology: attract new leads and turn them into clients, because that's exactly what I help people do. I'm being very specific, I'm being very simple, and I'm letting people know, hey, this is not about conversions, this is about how you're going to get more clients. And then the last part where I said these are the same strategies big brands pay top dollar for, adapted so you can use them too, which sounds, I don't know, sounds ChatGPT to me. So I changed that and I said, these are the same strategies big brands spend big money on, simplified for you. So I'm being just more real. My language has dropped a little bit. So I'm not saying top dollar instead of saying, I'm saying big money. That makes more sense to people. And then instead of saying adapted, I'm using the word simplified for you because making it simple is really what I want to sell. So that was the first thing that I did. And this is an exercise I want you to do. I want you to go through your website and read what you wrote. Do you have words that are not necessary? Do you have words that are way too complicated? You have to simplify it. The other day, I was working on my YouTube bio and somebody else said, it sounds kind of like high and mighty. And I was like, oh, does it? And I had to fix it. And again, I teach this stuff. It's something that a lot of times, especially if we write in certain ways, that we just forget. And so you need to always just take that extra time after you write something, wait a day or two, maybe even wait a week, and then look at the copy again. Every now and then I go into all my social media sites and I look at my about copy and I try to simplify and I try to make it sound simple to the reader. And again, if you have readers that are really, really smart, that doesn't really matter. It's because they're scanning and they're going quick and you want it to be super simple for them to understand, and so that they really then realize what you do, and then they're going to want to take part in your program or whatever it is that you're selling. So underneath that header, I wrote things that I do for people. So let's look at the first three buckets. I had 6 buckets. These are the first 3. So let's look at the marketing strategy. I said, I help you scale your business tailored to your goals and budget. Scaling, not everybody knows what scaling is, and tailored is just too big of a word. It's too complicated. So instead I said, I help you grow your business. Grow a business makes sense to everybody. It's easier to understand than scale. And then I said, instead of tailored, which sounds a little bit more complicated, personalized. Everybody understands it's personal for me. So I took that language down. I made it simple, fifth grade level. Now let's look at offers and pricing. I said, I help you create offers clients actually want to buy and price them so your business stays profitable. And then instead of that, I said, you know what, profitable again, it's yes, everybody wants profit, but making money is what they really want. And so I said, price them so your business makes money. Again, it's just simplified it. The last one, I said copy that converts. We already talked about that earlier. I use the word conversion all the time. It's a marketing term, and I need to stop using marketing terms. So I said instead, copy that sells. Very simple. You're trying to sell something. This is the kind of copy. So that is an exercise you need to do on a regular basis, especially if you're like me, if you use acronyms and that type of thing, or if you are super intelligent. For example, I work with a doctor and she is so smart, and in a lot of her copy, it's so complicated because she's so smart and that's the way she talks, but our audience doesn't talk like that. So I told her, like, let's just dumb it down. Let's pretend I'm your audience. Dumb it down for me, please. And let's write it in a fifth grade level so it makes more sense for people. Because when people are scanning your website and they're looking fast and they get caught up on one word, you lost them. You don't want them getting caught up on anything. You want it to make sense. And then also look at the outcome of what your target audience wants. In my case, people want clients, people want to make more money. So those are the words that I need to use. How to sell, how to make more money, how to get more clients. What does your target audience want? Pick 3 things, what the outcomes are in their language, and use that language. All right, hopefully this quick tip of this critique helped you out with your copy. And if you need help with this, let me know. I do audits and I do copy critique. Just let me know.